Hi, I'm Mark. In this video, I'm going to show you how to sharpen a lawnmower blade using a file. I'll start by using a scraper to clean the grass buildup off of the blade. You could also use a wire brush or a wire wheel in a drill or a grinder. Now I'll clamp the blade into my vise. The normal bevel angle for most lawnmower blades is about 30 to 35 degrees. A shallow angle cuts the grass better as it's a little sharper, but it can go dull faster. If your lawn tends to have some bare patches with open dirt, rocks, or sand, or if you have trees that tend to drop a lot of small sticks or small branches onto the grass, you may want to sharpen to a little bit steeper angle, maybe 45 degrees. The steeper angle will stay sharp longer when you hit debris. To start sharpening, first, I'll match the bevel angle on the blade. I'll lay the file on the bevel until it's the same, and then I'll try to hold that angle as I file. A trick I like to use is I'll take a marker and color the bevel. This works as an indicator to see how I'm doing as I file. If I'm removing too much from the top of the bevel, I'll only be removing the marker from that location. Or if I'm removing too much from the bottom of the bevel, I want to remove the marker evenly with each stroke. One thing I should have mentioned is I'll check both bevels on the blade and look for the worst nick or defect in the blade. I'll start sharpening on that side first. I'll sharpen until I've removed that nick, and then I'll flip it around and do the other side and sharpen it the same amount. That'll keep the blade balanced. You'll also notice as I'm filing, I'm only pushing the file in one direction. I don't drag it back across. The file only cuts one way, and if you drag it, all you're doing is dulling your file. Mulch blades like this can be a little tricky. I may need to adjust the angle of my file to work around obstacles like the fin and the curve in the bevel. Once I get one side done, I'll flip the blade around and do the other bevel. The tip of the blade tends to get the most damage. You'll probably have to spend the most time out on this area. That looks pretty good. Now I need to check the balance of the blade. To check the blade for balance, I've mounted a nail into my vise. I'm going to hang the blade from that nail, right in the center of the blade. And that looks pretty good. If the blade were out of balance, one side would hang lower than the other. If it were out of balance, I'd note the side that were lower, put it back in the vise, and file more material off of that side. That's all it takes to sharpen your lawnmower blade.